morning. So I think I have the tech working, so it's time to start. Again, it's a bit hard to have all sound working correctly. It's a work in progress. We will get it to the perfect point. So, we are back to going medieval. In this game, this is the 5th episode, I think. In this game, we already are at winter time, so the idea is to have them survive the winter and keep on with the construction. As you can see, we are well advanced in our brick house, in our settlement main house that will be built in a cross shaped. And downstairs you can also find the storage rooms. Another one is being mined here to get the brewer working. And also last time we were in trouble trying to find iron. We got some over here, trying to get a bit more. But it's winter, so we need to get them as many braziers as possible and keep temperature up. So let's start. As usual, you can use the command Discord to know our Discord. The idea is to create a community of people that think alike, that like the same kind of game, same kind of fun, with a casual gameplay, that like a story, a good story, so we can eventually someday be able to band up, join up, playing games, and who knows, playing Dungeons and Dragons, streaming it, trying to make it as interesting as possible. Also, this stream is about the game Going Medieval. This is an early access game you can get on Steam, but we are using the experimental branch with a lot of features that are still being worked on, like this one, like trading, bartering with other factions. So far, so good. Everything is running smoothly. Well, I need to get these guys some meals done. And get smelting going. We will need smelting to get that small amount of iron we found into ingots, so we can make a proper stove. Meanwhile, they are using a regular campfire and some smokehouses. And by the way, our miner here is the one that is able to get the smokehouses working. So we really need to get that taken care of. Some nice deers here for food, very useful. Going to hunt them down. They are marked now. As usual, people are suffering from cold, especially Awad. Anyways, I'm going to call him, not because I prefer him to be taking care of the smokehouses than actually hunting. We have other hunters, other able hunters available, like Fionawala here. Also, as soon as possible, as soon as they have all this new floor done, we will be making their quarters up here. And maybe make a library, a place for research right here. For now, we have this temporary research center and a temporary shared room. It's quite interesting that in this game we are getting mostly males as colonists, as settlers. We only have one female. Thus far, this game does not have reproduction nor aging. I'm sure they will be adding this. The devs are quite prolific. So we have research available. Not enough. We need 30 of these chronicles. It's with chronicles, textbooks and theses that we are able to unlock all research. As you can see, this is quite a nice system and logic. And as you can see, all research done is being stored in these wall shelves. We'll try to be sure that brick production is as fast as possible. We really need to finish up these floors here, even if it's winter. And also, while they are tending to the kilns and to the smokehouse, they are kept warmer, so it's good for winter. Meanwhile, just relax, enjoy the music. We are listening to some lo-fi chill music. So as you can see down here, we have found some, not much, but some iron. We will need it badly. I hope these guys... Okay, Karanjan here is working, should be working. He's working on the stairs down, which will be very useful in this mine, some sort of mine we have here. A quarry. You know, I'm not a native English speaker, so at times, and being so early in the day, at times my brain gets rusty and my tongue just wraps up on itself. I bet it would happen even if I was talking my native language, which is Portuguese. They are also creating some braziers everywhere. I ordered them to get some warmth spread up. I think this game still needs an overlay where we can see how the temperature is distributed, let's say like that. We have minus 17 Celsius outside, but we should be able to know what the temperature is on each of these rooms, at least in an easy way. As usual, Awad is taking us a long stroll, and we want him near here to take care of the food. He is mainly our best chef, our best cook. Putting C-File and Libelian here, working on brick production. It's very important that we have the bricks ready as fast as possible. Also, we need to watch how is our material distribution. We have some wood, so no worries there. A lot of coal, we got coal while building below the structures. We got a lot of coal there. I'm hoping that there is no event or attack at this stage in the game, we have our defenses completely and taken care of. We have this spot here where we get our archers, and that's it. A lot of basic traps down here, and that's it. We'll get a couple of more here, just in case. But we really need to take care of that as soon as possible as well. Getting a balcony here ready for archers if need be. We still need 5 more chronicles to get the research we want. There goes a wall again. Come here. Get that smokehouse working. Going to remove him from hunting. Meanwhile, it's time to feed my chat dragon. He says he wants a taco wonder. I'm giving him a carrot. There. So as you can see, we changed the priorities of Alodir, and he is not going to hunt now. He's taking care of his cores, as it should. Also, sometimes you will be seeing here the warning that the settlers are suffering from cold, but that's a perk we all suffer from if we need to work outside. I know I do. Might be aging, but I hate cold. So the two settlers that are suffering from cold the most are Fionnuala and Karanjan, exactly the ones that are hunting, which stands to reason. So finally we have 30 Chronicles. Fiacre here is working quite fast. We have 31 already. So it's time to get our smelter going. For now, I'll be creating our smelter outside, and then I'll be thinking how it will be done later on. Also, the smelter being here will be a way to create more heat around the main zones, as it has a heat output of 2000. Down here we have the future brewer or brew house. Not sure which one is the correct one. And as you can see, we are mining using this weird shape because we need to get some wooden beams to get all the structures up and solid. Don't want to make everything crumble above. So telling them to start dismantling whatever they are keeping here that is not useful. But we will be needing summer. So I'll be locking these linen clothing. Well, actually, I don't have to. They are good ones. They are fine in quality. And I ordered them to dismantle only the flimsy ones. Let's make sure. Yes, all flimsy quality products that can be dismantled will be dismantled here for clothing or leather. For cloth or leather. Speeding it up a bit because everything seems to be taken care of and running quite smoothly. They have a lot of food, not a lot of meals though, so it's time to get those meals running. The cook is praying. I wonder who's winning the game. Uh-oh. We have a cold snap. A severe frost turned the ground to iron, ruining planted crops, which is very troublesome. Trees split, birds froze to death, and rivers became solid ice. It was vital for the settlers to dress warmly and eat. So, our people at Tuata de Dana must sleep in quarters that have warmth, and they must evade the deathly kiss of cold. For now, I won't be changing anything, but we have minus 24 Celsius, minus 27, and lowering minus 30. Holy crap. It's very nice of them to have these graphical effects of cold during a cold snap. So we have the wooden beams planned now, and with those in place we will be able to mine the rest of the room in a safe way. I think I'm calling off all jobs of hunting for now. And there goes Ahod. He really loves to mine. Well, he should be taking care of our food and meals. Bricking or brick construction, brick building is getting done, so some iron ingots being done, which will allow us to create a stove. Or maybe do a stove that is made out of bricks to go with the decoration. There is Ahod again. He's a stubborn one. So stubborn that he became unconscious. Surely because of the cold. Oh, he is wounded. Hypothermia. Yes, because of the cold. People are already taking care of him. Koranjan here is tending to his wounds or to his disease. Now it's C-file that is falling a bit with the cold. not much I can do at this point. There's probably not much I can do at this point, I think, so let's trust them to do the best. As you can see here, we already have the wooden beams constructed, so we can ask them to mine this away. And get this room ready. So cold snap has ended. We are now back at minus 20s. We now unlocked another research, a decorative one. Trying to get some iron ingots ready so the stove is finished. So our room, our brewer, is ready, and I'm setting it up with some limestone floor to achieve a low temperature. And now actually create the brewing station. Now setting it up to store only our stimulants: alcohol, ale, beer and rough wine. It will be of a high priority, so all barrels will be placed here. Kind of a cellar of sorts, or a winery. Our here still suffers from hypothermia. It's minor now. We can see that upstairs it's almost built. We already have the defense balcony here in case we are attacked from this side. Temperatures are a bit more bearable, minus 17 degrees. And I'm still asking them to focus on the brick building or smelting. almost close. Then it's time for them to close the rooms with some kind of roof, floors working as roof, because I still plan on having a third story. Our brewery is almost done there, and now we can order them to get some I'm not sure we have barley. So, a friendly visit. We have a merchant caravan hailing, a dealer of luxuries. Okay. So now, this is, and I remind you that this is the experimental branch, so we have these traders that come along. This one is from can't see where is he, where he comes from. Should be telling me. Should be telling me his faction. I think it might be bugged. Anyways, we have this trader here. We unlocked stone block cutting, which will be now we have the stove ready. Let's focus on this stove now, try to ask them to create some meals. And some regular meals too. And then destroy this campfire. So they will be needing to use the stove here. As for the merchant, he already arrived. In order to have a nice bartering session, the settler that barters needs to have a very good speechcraft, which in this case is Fionnuala. So let's see what they have to trade. I wouldn't say they have a lot of stuff that we need right now, but we have a couple of apparel, some clothing gear that we don't use that they can have. So let's trade it. Maybe ask some. I've seen some herbs above. They are good for medicine. And we need to balance the barter bar up here. And giving them a bit of clay. We have tons of it, just to get it balanced. No one loses in the bartering balance. As you can see, Awad, the cook, is now using the new stove, preparing some lavish meals. And now it will be easier for them to get their food and eat at the dining hall. These rooms upstairs are almost ready. Going to get some proper beds into them. So I have a miscalculation error here. We'll be needing to move this brazier and relocate it. Probably here, and do the same with these other ones. Not sure why I made it this way. And then get the beds in the proper places. So this will give us 4 working rooms. Two of them are small ones, but they'll do the purpose. Poor Fionnuala, outside with minus 10 degrees, sowing and planting. So we have some barley, which means we are able to create ale and beer. I think I'm going for the ale for now. The beer seems to use our herbs and we need them for medicine. Lots of deers up there. Lots of food. This is not usual in this game. So finally we know, as they leave, that these guys, the merchant and the bodyguards, hailed from the circle of Avalon. So probably well, they hail from right here. We should be now at midwinter. Well, I might be setting up the butchering table inside now, since it's more logic. finish it completely closed and solid. And we have 4 beds planned. Should be going in spring to get the other ones up here done. Well, since they are not in need of bricks for anything else right now, I might be starting to plan it. So the new wing is planned. There they go. As soon as it is done, we will have a proper cross-shaped building like I planned from the beginning. some rooms here too, because we now have 7 settlers. With 2 wings we would have place for 8, but I'm planning to go up at least to 12. And another miscalculation. The door to the rooms is here, so this one can't be done. So if the door is there, I'm just going to eliminate one of the rooms and create 3 of them. So the full right wing is planned. We'll have 3 more rooms. This door here is not logic, so it will have to go. The door will be... well, there won't be a door. They should go from the inside. They will now be back to hunting if they want to. There are a lot of deers to hunt. And the butchering table is going inside. It stands to reason that the butchering table is in the kitchen. We have our hunters running around. As soon as spring comes, the idea is to start dismantling the wooden house, the wooden settlement, and then rearrange the whole agriculture plan we had from the beginning. We really could use a couple of more settlers now. So here's the butcher table in a proper place, receiving orders to butcher anything besides enemy corpses or human carcasses. We have our dining table here that we should be decorating a bit. Uh-oh, we have a raid from wolves. A relentless stream of wolves poured into Tuata de Dama. Teeth bared and eyes aglow. Whether their sudden visitation resulted from hunger or playful destruction was unclear. We have to defend ourselves. How many of them? Looks like a caterpillar. Okay, I think there are six of them. The house is here. They'll probably be coming from here. So, one way or another, everyone really needs needs to get up. Just to be sure nothing bad happens. Yeah, there they come. Well, I don't think they are coming here. So we might need to go hunt them. That's not good. Perhaps having the upper ground. Okay. And having the melee guys up front. Okay, one is down. Should we go here? Yes. I think this is the best way to get them. I think that's it. There is still one here, okay. It was easy enough at least. I felt it could be a lot harder. If you have played RimWorld before, you would know that animals, when they attack the settlements, are very fierce, very infuriated. I remember once having a squirrel, a maddened squirrel, taking out one of my settlers quite easily. But that's entirely another game, entirely another setting. After all, that squirrel was radioactive, probably. So I'm building now everything we've been unlocking with the recent research that we didn't need before, but we do have a place for it now. So as you can see, Core Engineer and C-File already are using the rooms. specialized, sturdier, warmer rooms. And soon everyone will have their own room. Might as well be destroying extra beds here. Well, we have steel, a deer carcass, a couple of them here, and a lot of wolves to butcher. We need their leather, so we might get some priority on the butchering table. Okay, yeah, Hot is already at it. Well, actually, Awad should be tending to smokehouses and cooking. Someone else can easily butcher. So do we have... Oh nice, we already have a keg of ale. 10 kegs of ale, nice. Soon we can have real Viking parties. So, I'm in need of an espresso and maybe get something to drink, some water. I'll be leaving these guys running around, but I'm temporarily away from keyboards while they work a bit. Be right back. So I'm actually back. Not that it makes a lot of difference because this is we have some lurkers here, but it's a silent chat. After all, we are during the week. This week time, people are working. Speaking of work, it seems that our colonists, our settlers are working hard, getting things done. Still a lot of deers to butcher and a lot of wolves. Not sure why they're not focusing on this. Hey there, our son, the Shrine Fox. How have you been, Fox? Hope you are. Hope you are having a great day today. I'm here, commanding people to work, having the settlement grow. What have you been playing lately? Yes, yes. Hailstorms usually destroy the crops. Well, actually, I don't recall having a thunderstorm. At least not since I have this building set up. Thunderstorms are very dangerous if you have wooden buildings. And actually, these wooden buildings are temporary. We have some kind of a cross-shaped building here. Oh, you did? Well, as for those collapses, you were digging down. Well, I learned that the best way to take care of that when you are digging below stuff, like I did this brewer room here, is when you dig down. I'll show you. Let me get it. Logic. So, as you can see, I have buildings up here, and not to have collapses, the best way is to be sure to take one, then go like this, go like this, then connect, something like this. And only when all this is mined, you get wooden beams here. And those wooden beams will give enough solidity. And after wooden beams being set up, you can mine the rest. Well, actually, you don't need to be like this. You can always do it like, let me show you. Something like this. Not sure if this will help you, or if this was your problem. So they already started doing it. Better get a door here, not to ruin the room bonuses. So you mentioned you play Overwatch. Now there's a game I think I never tried. Yesterday I got back to Dauntless or Dauntless, not sure how you spell it. And yesterday I got back to it. It had been a year. It was fun. It was fun to see how it grew into a solid game. Quite a fun one. Actually, I'll be streaming it this afternoon because I'm not working today. So our right wing is already or almost ready. The inside is still not ready. Yes, not ready. And we need probably to destroy this. Okay. No, was weird. Those mining blueprints do interfere a lot. Wish you didn't see them. Or you can switch it off somehow. But you can't. I need floors. So, if you are still around, Fox, as you can see, there were no collapses. And now we just need to get some wooden beams to ensure that nothing collapses. Well, actually, it reminded that we may not have. Yes, we don't have wood. Time to get this down. Unlocking the second research station now. So we can actually start planning where the bigger library will be. For now, I'm thinking it will be here. And finally, winter is gone, spring arrives. As the sun warmed the sleeping ground, vegetation began to grow. It was a perfect time to sow crops for the coming year, and it's the perfect time for us to start planning crops will change and rearrange most stuff we have here. For now it would be good if these guys got the wood down. Start chopping some trees. Not sure why these guys are not chopping trees down. Let me test something. There they go. So it was clearly a problem of priorities. I think priorities are not yet well defined. Should be an expanded way to do it. I want these guys to keep doing the construction, the building, so we can actually use it and be able to have them sleep at a proper place. And it's time to switch off all braziers. Well, actually, they don't switch them off, they just go out of fuel, I think. Let me check. Let's speed it up. Our rooms now need proper lighting. So we have bedrooms created. Now we have 7. One of them with 2 beds, so we can host 8 settlers. So we can destroy these beds, these primitive ones. We can say we already reached phase 3 of our initial plan. Where everything is getting from the wooden building to the cross-shaped brick one. It's also time for me to tell them to start wearing summer clothing. And maybe ask them to do some summer clothing, not sure. I think 4 is enough. We had some down below. It's funny how they seem to be sleeping, floating while sleeping. planting, before cutting. Again, let me force them to get the wood. I'll have to babysit them doing the rest of the jobs while they are forced to cut those trees down. Better. We now have lots of wood. I'll ask them some more wood because we will need to build bookshelves. But it's not a race now. So who's the best tailor? We need some clothing done. Awad again. Always Awad. Awad is the best in most things. Telling him to prioritize. So we just hit the 2-hour mark with this stream, this 5th episode of Going Medieval, and we have a friendly visit, another merchant, a arms dealer. Well, that sounds good. Not that we have a lot to trade, but we do have a lot more than the last time. comes the merchant with his bodyguards. This merchant, Aiden Follet, is from the faction the Church of the Third Coming. They are quite near to us, I think. Here they are. 79% friendly. I'll need Fionnuala to barter because she has the most speechcraft of the crowd. Here she comes. Let's see what we have here. I like this wood leather helmet. Most people on the crowd do not have a helmet. And then they have a lot of stuff that is very expensive. Let me get that helmet. And now balance a bit. I could give them the lavish meals. Some stew. Okay. A bit late for a bot to be working. I think I forced him to work. Poor Awad. He worked the whole night. He's going to collapse unconscious. I would give him an espresso. Well, he is actually Jesus, here it is. Well, if he collapses, someone will get him to a bed and he will recover quite fast. There he goes. Awad is unconscious. Someone will take care of him. Here goes Khan. Nope. Khan, take care of him. Take him to a bed. He needs to sleep. And he didn't sleep. No, that was weird. And he fell unconscious again. His fault. Time to start planning the defenses. Or should I go for the planned right wing, left wing in this case? First, probably the left wing. How many bricks we have? Okay. Real harder than to get some mushrooms. We don't have much. And we need to actually take care of the crop idea. And Awad is constantly unconscious. He will be stressed when people goes to help him. He ends up getting up. He will sleep eventually. Okay, it's night. They can now plan to go to sleep. Awad is getting annoyed with me. is carried to the bed, and the guy just wakes up. Not logic. Go to sleep, I would. So now the library is taking shape, like I was saying, and we will get this moved up, relocated here, because this will be the new place for research. So we have a new settler barking up the wrong tree is the name of the event. He was found faint and bleeding by a citizen of Tuata de Danann. So we found someone that was bleeding from the axe and shattered lumber. His name is Gerard. He will be, as promised, renamed as Pinho, one of the followers of this channel. Had clearly experienced a woodcutting mishap. So we don't have a raid incoming to get this guy. It's time to get him. Going to order someone to get them. Okay, Con is already on the job. As promised, this guy will be Pino. And Pino is a robust and ruthless Yorkist gardener. He's quite good at botany, nice with melee, very nice with melee, which is good. We only have 2 melee guys, and acceptable as a marksman if needed. He mines quite well. Okay, we have a nice guy here. And we have already a bed for him, so everything is taken care of. He needs to be tended. His wounds are... He has a deep arm laceration. And someone might be already trying to tend to him. Connie is. Wounds tended with success, which is good. And we need to start planning his place here. He will be... He's good at this, at mining, a bit of carpentry, and a hauler. I want him a hauler too. His schedule will be the same. As soon as we have 12 guys, I plan on having a night shift. And let me manage. I want him to be using... What is he using? A good iron hatchet, okay? He can use all shields. I want him to use summer clothing now, any armor. Also, these guys will be aggressive. If an enemy is in the line of sight, they are melee attackers. And I think it's done. A nice, well-timed autosave. And I was, as usual, late for sleep. Then he complains. And with another hand, as soon as I have this library set up, I'm going to work on the left wing. So I want them to do 100 of this and 100 of this. Time to get all those books to the proper places. Oh, they already did. Nice. This can be deconstructed. Well, I forget. You can relocate stuff. Anyway, it should be the same, or almost. almost the same. Maybe some loss in materials. There they go. Library is almost done. And now we can actually destroy this window and turn it into another door to the outside. Uh-oh. Well, Pino did not have a raid after him, but he was faster. The progeny of the plague, another faction, will be attacking us. They wanted slaves, they demanded blood, indiscriminate raiders intent on pillage and plunder charged into your village. How many of them? Well, there are 9. This can be troublesome. Let's see how fierce they are. The enemies. The enemy is planning the incursion against the Tuatha De Danann. They are coming from what I decided to be north. Hey, look, so much iron here. Holy crap. And there I was, searching iron. Anyways, if they are coming this way, I think the best idea would be to use this place here and this place here and the melee guys here. Not sure if they are going to attack already. Yes, they are. So let me get people ready. So these 3 will be coming here. These 2 will be coming here. And the melee guys will be drafted to here. Being ready for whatever takes or is needed. I'm not sure if they will be coming directly from northwest, or if they will be forced to come from west. But I think watching them. Let me see them up close. I think they will be forced to come from west, which is very, very good. And that means... No, wait. They came from another... They have another plan. They'll be coming from up north. No. Stop making me confused. Here they come. Okay, this is as good as possible. They are coming. Probably these guys should be here. So they are forced to go to the mine traps. Okay, those archers are a problem. They destroyed my pyre. I'll have another win. So it's time to get these guys to attack. Okay, it was a victory. Well, it was not that hard, to be honest. So our settlers were attacked and they took 4 hours and 16 minutes to control the attack. 7 of the 9 attackers died. I hope the rest died too. Awad was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows. Fionnuala took the most damage from the enemy, sinking only on defending. Tuatha they don't know. They only destroyed the pyre, and I already told them to build it up again. Like I said, we don't want witnesses there. Everyone is down. Go back to work. these carcasses, these dead guys, the corpses of the enemies, into pyres because it gives a negative perk, so to say, in the mood. Their mood changes. Pino here got it. He has a deep arm laceration and a pierced leg muscle. He better go to sleep and someone will tend to his wounds. Poor guy. And Fionnuala is getting her wounds. The pierced cheek. Ouch. So, going to plan the left wing. Left wing should be mostly symmetrical to this design. Let's see. Pino wounds still need to be tended, but everyone prefers to sleep. Come on. Tend to his wounds. Okay, he is not losing blood anymore. No blood loss. No. Now they can sleep. spoils of war all over. We'll be ordering them, two of them, to be as quick as possible. Getting these pyres fed. Don't want corpses around. No thank you, I don't wanna become famous. There comes the hating bots. I hate raid. Banning them. How weird is that? People buying followers and buying viewers and whatnot. What have we come? What have we become? And I'm betting that if I'm receiving these kind of bots, even with the auto mods I added, for sure I'll be having a lot of bots joining as followers, which is good for stats, but not that good for ego. After all, we want a working community with friendly people that shares the same views on gaming, on fun, on humor, and not bots. Another merchant incoming, a luxury one. It hails from the faithful sons of England. I think these are the ones. Yes, it's a monarchy. Speaking of which, our Parisian influence got up a lot with this new raid. Not the hate raid in the chat, just the raid we suffered now. Just now from the Sons of the Plague or something like that. The faction that is hostile to our settlement. I want them to cut some more wood. Okay, something's not right. There's a bug. Now it's going. Going to try to sell everything from the spoils of the raid of the war to this guy if he wants it. So I need to haul it. There they go, hauling everything into place so we can sell. I'll be needing Fionnuala to speak with the merchant. Okay, it's night. Just lighting them all a bit more. Okay, they are going to bed. It's time to trade. Let's see if this guy wants everything we have. So, flimsy leather, winter clothes. Everything that is flimsy will be sold. Sturdy leather, winter clothes are a bit better. Flimsy, go. Flimsy. Sturdy. She's nice. We don't need that many. Good shackles. And what are they offering? We will be needing components. Nope. Healing kits. Just one healing kit. A simple healing kit. Sturdy tools. Okay. It's Fionnuala's birthday. She just turned 27 years old. And the left wing is almost ready, which is nice. So we have almost 3 hours of stream. This was a good run. The episode was quite good. I think everything went smoothly. We have now another settler, Pinho. I think we are good to call it a wrap. I'll probably be streaming this afternoon, this time something completely different, going for Dauntless. Going to make a screeny. And as usual, save up. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to join the Discord. We want to build up a nice community of friendly people. Who knows who we will be playing together. And if you like Dungeons and Dragons, I'm planning on, in a couple of months, starting to stream with some followers, some sessions of Dungeons and Dragons. If you are into it, be sure to join the Discord. Again, thanks for watching.